long has this been going on? When did you start making all these crazy posts, and when did this gambling rampage start?
Well, I mean, I've been a gambler for a long time, but I think kind of the craziness, I would say, started in 2012 probably. I just distinctly remember because I won like 11 million bucks in a night, and my buddy who I'd just given like $2,000 to made me $1 million off it because he got second in the World Series of Poker. So I had like a $12 million week, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this dude down to like Puerto Vallarta with a bunch of chicks and we're gonna have fun, you know. And that was kind of like that was one of the big, actually no, I'm sorry, I take that back. I'd broken up with my girlfriend, and it was a buddy of mine, Nick Cassavetes, who he's like, you know, he's pretty big. He did like The Notebook and Blow, and you know, like big director or whatever. And I played poker with him a lot. And I just broken up with my girl, and I was like, hey, let's go down to Cabo. I'm gonna bring some chicks. And it was supposed to be me, him, and one other guy. And the other guy ended up bailing, but he had like committed, so he paid for his part of the trip. So it was me and Nick, and I think it was like, I want to say 17 chicks. And I remember I had sex 9 times in one day. I was like so proud of myself, right? I think by the end I was like, it was like dust was coming out, you know. It was like, it was funny because I didn't even want to have sex the 9th time, but it was just kind of like a matter of principle. It's like if a billionaire is walking down the street and he sees a $100 bill, he's just always going to pick it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, that was me. I didn't get a lot of pussy when I was younger. So it's like if a hot chick wanted to fuck me, like I didn't care if I wanted to bang her. It was just like out of obligation. So
17 girls.
Yeah.
Now, do you pay these girls to come?
No. Okay, so
that's the big misconception,
yeah, I'm
right?
addressing that on my app. I actually,
You have an app.
Yeah, I got an app coming out, and I'm just gonna basically, but you know what? I'll give it to you for free. You know,
Thank you.
So, I'm not opposed to paying for sex. You know, like I mean, I have in the past. Like I've fucked thousands of girls, so it's like and I've paid for maybe like 10 or 20, something like that. And it's not because I have any moral dilemma about it, and it's not because I think it's wrong. In fact, I think like sex for money is one of the most like pure interactions because the guy gets what he wants, the girl gets what she wants. There's no bullshit. I think like this whole like sugar daddy, sugar baby thing is the biggest fucked up part because then the guy's like pretending to like the girl. He's pretending he's not fucking other girls. The girl's pretending to like him. It's just like all this like convoluted bullshit.
Well, it is prostitution.
And it is. At the end of the day, like it is paying for sex, right? But they're not coming out and saying it. It's not like, hey, I want X and I'll give you Y. It's like
the guy from the Clippers with Donald Sterling and that girl. Come on, man. That's
they're
prostitution.
all doing it. It's
100%.
LA, bro. Like they all have like these 5 girlfriends. They're supporting them, and then the girls have other boyfriends. They don't tell And it's this whole fucked up thing. But like I said, for me, like I said, it's not a moral thing. It's not for me, it's not a monetary thing. Obviously, I'd much prefer to just give a girl money, fuck her, and be done. But for me, if the girl's not into me, then I'm just like kind of not into the sex. So that's the hang up for me. But no, I like
that's actually healthy.
Yeah, I mean
it is. I mean, people make these big judgments. They're going to make big judgments on you, first of all, because you're doing some stuff that's just like so far to the right end of the spectrum, it doesn't even make sense. Like, how the fuck is he pulling all this off? It's like it seems unattainable. So they're going to make, well, this guy's wrong, and I would never do that. And they're saying a bunch of crazy shit because the way you're living is just so bizarre. But at the end of the day,
that's the thing. Like, people just like can't wrap their hands around the fact that like because so many guys are paying right now. Like people are tricking off in record numbers, like because of Instagram and all this stuff and the access that people have, like
tricking off mean paying for sex,
paying for sex in like record numbers. Like it's
unbelievable.
It should be,
first of all, it should be legal. Just like getting a massage should be legal.
Yeah, 100%.
Nobody wants to rub your feet. Nobody wants to suck your dick.
But
you should be able to pay both of them.
It's the oldest profession, like since the history of time.
It is. It is. Well, not only that, they taught chimpanzees the value of currency. They gave chimpanzees coins, and they gave them coins, and then every time the chimps would give the coins back to the people, they'd give them candy. You know what the chimps did? The first fucking thing they did, they gave the coins to female chimps and they fucked them.
That's amazing.
That's the first thing they did. And the researchers were like, Jesus, that is number one. The first thing they did.